What's going on, folks? This one is basically everything you're gonna need for a 5.7 hemi swap. Basically, I'm telling you what parts you're gonna need and what parts are gonna have to be changed out. Now, this one I'm using the A833 Mopar 4-speed transmission, and here's my 5.7 hemi block. This is from a '07 Dodge Ram 1500 pickup, and don't mind my horrible paint job of the hemi orange. But anyways, you're gonna have to change the bearing. See this bearing? You're gonna have to change it due to the new ones not being a roller bearing. So you have to change it to a roller bearing, as you can see. And the part number for that is, oops, there you go, 53009180. That's 53009180. Now the next thing you're gonna need is your flywheel bolts. Now the new Hemi flywheels use 8. They're 8 bolts. So coming over here, I got some ARP flywheel bolts. The part number for that is 1472801, and they are some ARP, comes with some fastener assembly loop. Next thing are some pressure plate. As you can see, it says Chevy. Funny thing, as I've been doing study on the Hemi swap and reading on different forums, is the Chevy and a 5.7 Hemi are kind of identical blocks. So they kind of do use the same parts, because some people I've seen that have done the Hemi swap have used the Chevy wiring. So there you have it. But the part number you're going to need for your pressure plate is 1302201. That's 1302201. So the next thing is going to be the pressure plate. And the pressure plate I am using is the Street Performance Mopar 10.5 inch 23 spline, and the part number for that is 75109. That's 75109. That's a McClellan, if I didn't pronounce that right. Next thing you're gonna need is the flywheel. That's also another McClellan, and the part number for that is 464400. That's 464400. So that is the flywheel you're gonna need. I already told you about the bell housing. You're gonna need a small block bell housing. That's 10.5 inch. I'm using the one that has the driver side starter. I did get a starter in, but it's the wrong one, so I gotta return it and get the right starter. I probably will put the correct starter in the link or the description in the comment section. But yeah, and I'm using the Mopar A833 4-speed transmission. You know you're gonna need one of those, and you already know I got the universal motor mount from Speedway, and I took out the part where, like, this was mainly if you, let's say you were gonna do a universal car. I should say universal car, but you're doing a car that didn't have any mounting points for like a motor mount. It comes with one of these that you just cut the sides to make it fit. But since I already have the K member from Q&A1, I took that red part out, and I'm just using the mount right here. The only issue I have with this right now, as you see, there's a big gap right there. So I gotta find something to basically put some type of insulation here so I don't hear too much rubbing when the engine is shifting, or when it's idling. So yeah, my garage is a mess, and as I'm supposed to install the engine, but the only issue why I can't install the engine right now is due to the fact that my rear leaf spring bushings have not come, and these are the old stock ones, so I have to take those out. But I gotta wait till my new ones come, because the car is all on jack stand, so I really can't do much. So you got to bear with me. But once I get this in, the Hemi in, we're gonna go tackle the harness. We will be tackling the harness to get this thing running. There's my computer, but you already know that. But it's just a little quick video on what stuff you need and what you got to do to get this thing running. But just giving you a quick overview of stuff that you're gonna need. Now, the most expensive stuff that I paid for was the dang transmission. That was what, 17. The flywheel was like 3 something. Then the clutch was like the cheapest, 180 or something. So right there is about 2,000. Then I paid 300 for the engine. So $2,500. I'm trying to go as cheap. Oh yeah, and then $100 for the bellhousing. I got lucky. So I say this still maybe the cheapest I could say for a hemi swap is maybe 3,000. I think I put, and this is just some are used parts. So yeah, it's not cheap to do this swap. That's why it kind of took me some time to get stuff together, gathering parts, because it ain't cheap. So bear with me. We're almost here. This thing will be running before the summer's end. I will be driving this car this year. So just bear with me, and more to come. Peace.